show.
Hey, yo. How you doing, everybody? Yeah. Almost late night, Chonko. There were streams going on, and I was watching two streams at once. Doc was on with Gary B, and I had that on my phone, and FOMO Squad, with my buddies on the computer, so I was going back and forth between the two, watching, what people were doing and stuff, so that was kind of cool to be able to watch both. And now Beyond Wednesdays is doing a cool stream, so I'm going to wrap this video up pretty quickly, and then I'm going to go watch my other buddies on Beyond Wednesdays. Housekeeping. Heard from Yeezy. He was going to be our guest on Saturday, but his band is playing. And he's not going to be able to make it. So, it's okay. Figuring stuff out. We're going to, there are a lot of people that we would like to have on, that, interesting people that maybe, you haven't seen. I mean, some of that is kind of what we've been doing, is trying to not only have our buddies on, but also to have people on that haven't been on a stream before. So where you're or very rarely, so you're being introduced to kind of new people, and new collections, and new artists and writers, and things like that maybe you haven't seen. So got a couple of ideas. And I mean, it sucks to reach out to somebody and say, hey, we had a cancellation, would you come on? But that's where we're at. So I've reached out to somebody. We'll see if we're going to be able to have that person on Saturday. Haven't heard back yet, but would be a cool one. Somebody that none of you have seen before, I promise. It has really cool stuff, that would be strange, that maybe no one's seen. So we'll see if that goes. Got some new books, and I got an AOK, and an unexpected AOK. So very, very cool. And I'm going to open it here on camera. The other stuff I've opened in advance. Yeah, I don't think there's other real news right now. But yeah, let's get right to it. So some stuff that landed today. I got a lot of stuff that landed. I didn't even realize. Like, a lot of this stuff I ordered a while back, but got this other crypto cover for number 5. I thought it was really cool. So I love that series. I've been liking crypto a lot. Then a couple of New York Comic Con exclusives. Just, what is it? The great Carla Cohen. Look at this Carla Cohen Wonder Woman. That is so good. She does such great, realistic painting stuff. I think this is amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Carla Cohen and Perillo are married, and they're both fantastic. And I know they've done streams before, but it would be cool to have them on with Rich and I. Maybe we can convince them to come on as a couple and go through their work. That would be really cool. I mean, they're both great in their, Carla Cohen does these really beautiful painted covers, really like pretty covers, and Perillo, of course, is macabre, kind of vampirella kind of stuff. So that would be cool. But also had to get my buddy, the man Chonko, Kendrick Lim, friend of the channel, great dude, and a fantastic artist. The Women of Spider-Man, kind of cool cover. And then you see the gold webbing, kind of making the Spider-Man eyes. This is all a Spider-Man head, all wrapped up around them. So very cool, because Chonko is the man. And I think a bunch of you guys got this, but bam! Sveta Shabina cover for heavy metal. Look at that. Look at that. I said, look at it. Yeah. Sveta Shabina, man. Crushing everything she puts her hands on. Yeah. Got some other Shabina stuff arriving soon. Then, Bry had a sale, and I also had some points with like the shop app. So between his sale, which was like, it was like between like 15 and 25% off. This is like last week or something, and like there are a few books that are like gaps in my collection that I've wanted. One is Crisis 7, the Death of Supergirl classic. Like I didn't have this. I had Crisis #1, but this is kind of the big one. It was in a 9.6 and very affordable, and was like 20% off or something. Plus, I could use my points, so it was like, yeah, I got that one, and then which is one of these things that I kind of wanted to fill at some point. And another one I always kind of wanted to fill is Thor 337. So first Beta Ray Bill, and always wanted this one, and it was just there in 9.4, very affordable, and again like 20% off, and I could use the points on this order. So it was like, for these two books that were kind of gaps in my collection that I kind of always wanted to fill these gaps. I was able to do it for very, very inexpensive price. So made a lot of sense, and that was cool. I reached out to Bry today. I've kind of decided that, I like, after talking to Doc and after talking to Steven, I know they've done this in the past, trading, a handful of slabs for like a bigger book. And I just have a lot right now. I have a lot of slabs, and they're taking up a lot of space, and a lot of them are like cool for what they are, but they're not like Grail level comics for me, but they might be for somebody. And Bry takes trades, and he has a couple cool things, cool Golden Age things that were up. So I made him an offer. It was like 5 or 6 books, for, it might be 6 or 7 books, like by the time we're done talking, but for a really cool book that he has that I'd like, and we'll see if we're able to kind of come to an agreement, and if so, then I'm gonna send him between 5 and 7 slabs for one really big slab, and I think I would be happy to do that. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I got this on eBay for really, really, really inexpensive, and this is Soldier of Fortune #6 from 1952, and it's this really super cool cover. I got this for like $115, but yeah, in red, in bondage, the kind of weirdo monster idol with the snake and the exploits of red-blooded fighting man, and very cool. I mean, very, very cool. Yeah. And Johnny Lujak is telling you on the back to eat your Wheaties. So, yeah, 1952 Soldier of Fortune. I mean, okay, for like $115. Are you kidding me? Yes, all day long. The last thing I got is this. It's this hardcover book of horror posters, like throughout the ages, like older horror posters. And it's called Beautiful Macabre. And look at how pretty the pages are. They're like these red pages, but check this stuff out, man. Like, it's really cool. It's an art book, but it's like horror posters, like old horror posters, and really, 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 really cool stuff, man. I only briefly looked through this, but I think it's fantastic. And yeah, look how cool that is. She-Freak and the Disembodied. I think this is amazing, and I thought, wow, that's super cool, and I want it. So we got it. Last, but certainly not least, I got an AOK from my friend Frank Screama, and he watches the channel, and he's ordered for me on eBay as well, and really good guy, and a viewer of the channel. I'm going to tag Frank in this. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. I talked to Frank last week. He was going to send some stuff in to the Comics Curing Cancer charity, which is cool. And thanks for anybody who's doing that, by the way, because that, it affects all of us, and, in some way. And let me then pop the top on this. And, ooh, wow. All right. Cool. Very cool. Wow, that is some secure packaging, man. Somebody's watching my videos. But, yeah, very cool. Let's see what is inside. All right. Okay. This looks like it's gonna be cool. Let's see what it is. Oh, wow. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, some raw comics. I like comics. So I'm gonna have to put something together and send it to Frank. Because that's what I do. When someone sends me something. My motto in life is, if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back harder. So very cool stuff here. And very well packaged. Thank you, Frank, for that. Wow, cool stuff, man. Holy smokes. Jeez. Very cool. Let's kind of put these in a certain order. Yeah, this cool Blue Beetle, older Blue Beetle. And a World's Finest with Superman and Dr. Fate. I love Dr. Fate. And this is signed. Ron Friends. So the art is cool. A signed Superman. Bananas. That's cool. And wow, hey, look at this. Nathan Zierdy. Nathan Zierdy, World's Finest. I love Zierdy, and we're going to have Zierdy on the stream later this year. And cool Supergirl. This is a Lobos. Very cool. And this is badass. This is Lozano. I love this. I love Lozano. I think we all love Lozano, but this is fantastic. That's a great comic. And very, very cool of you, Frank. Totally unexpected and very much appreciated, and I'm going to have to figure out some cool stuff to send to you. I know you already have Chonko swag, so I'll figure some stuff out, though. Thank you very much, Frank. And yeah, that's what I have for now. Could be controversy brewing. I ordered a bunch of these Monster and the Wolf packs, the Halloween packs. Monsters, they're Monster and the Wolf, the Mark Spears packs. Ordered some from Keenspot, and ordered a bunch from an online retailer that I use pretty frequently. And they haven't shipped. They're like, supposed to be out tomorrow for opening. And I wrote to them like, hey guys, for this, I really need you to send these. You can't sit on these. And I told them, in the past, I ordered a lot from these guys, and in the past I've always been very patient, and I don't really, sometimes I've had to wait quite a bit, but in this case I'm not going to be. I'm like, look, these things are out. And I don't completely trust that. I'm not saying they would do anything, but that somebody wouldn't, like, I don't know, feeling these because there's these golden tickets and you know, like, go through them. I don't know. I don't know that if somebody can do that, but everybody's like opening these things like at midnight tonight. They're going to do a big opening on Wednesdays, and I don't want to wait another month for these things. So yeah, I wrote to them, and they were not concerned. They're like, yeah, you know, we have a lot of people. We'll be sending them out. A lot of people order them. Okay, so send them out. What else do you have to do? That's what you do. You sell comics and you ship them. So ship them out. Do it. Anyway, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, if that like drags on and on and on and on to the break of dawn, then I'm going to be calling them out on it. On the shoe. Anyway, that's all I have really. Yeah, Silver Age videos coming. Gonna do the answer, the question and answer. I'm gonna do the answer portion. If you haven't asked a question for this week's question and answer, go back to that video, the Ask Chonko Anything. You can ask Chonko anything, and I will try to answer. But that's really all I have for now, buddies. Yeah, I will talk to you very soon. I hope you're doing well. I hope the people in your life are doing well. And that's it from your buddy Chonko for now for a Tuesday video. I will talk to you soon. Bye, bye, bye.